Good morning students, welcome back to English class. This is the fourth class of English. In previous class we learned tenses. In the tenses I told you three tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. And also each tense has a four forms: simple present, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. In previous class we learnt simple present tense. What I told, the structure of a simple present tense, and also it is a subject V1 and additional word. And also I told you various different types of the structures of simple present tense, means positive sentence structure, negative sentence structure, and also interrogative sentence structure, and WH question structure, and another WH question who, the structure of the WH question who. So these are the we learned yesterday in previous class. Today in this class we are going to learn how to form the sentences in simple present tense and also present continuous tense we discussed today. So, simple present tense, simple present tense. Students, let us recollect our past memory, what I told about the simple present tense. When do we use in simple present tense? I told you in three types of uses in simple present tense. One is habitual action. Simple present tense is used in habitual action. Habitual action is nothing but a regular activity, regular works what we do daily, then we tell those works, those actions in simple present tense. That is the habitual actions. And second one, I told you universal truth. So, what are exist in the world? Universal truth we discuss in simple present tense. And third one also I told you planned future. Planned future also we discuss, we tell in simple present tense. These are the uses of simple present tense. And also I told you, I wrote the structures of the simple present tense. Once again today also we remember the structures, and we should learn how to frame the sentences using these structures. Let us observe here once the structures of simple present tense. Structures. First, positive sentence structure. First, subject plus V1 plus additional word. This is the structure of positive sentence. Positive sentence. Next one. I told you another structure of simple present tense, that is subject plus V1 plus yes or yes plus additional word. So this is structure. One minute, students. And to make these are the positive sentences of simple present tense. And to write the negative sentence, the structure is like this: subject plus do or does plus not plus V1 plus additional word. This is the negative sentence structure. This is the negative sentence. These are the positive sentence. To make these are the positive sentences structures, and this is the negative sentence structure. And WH question is the interrogative sentence structure is: first comes do or does plus subject plus V1 plus additional word plus question mark. This is the interrogative sentence. And also WH questions, I told you WH questions plus do or does plus V1 plus subject plus additional. Do or does plus subject plus V1 plus additional word plus question mark. WH questions who plus V1 plus subject plus sorry, not comes here, plus additional word plus question mark. So these are the structure of simple present tense. So positive sentence structures, I wrote on the board. What I wrote on the board of structures of simple present tense, the positive sentence structures are, I wrote two. One is subject plus V1 plus additional word, and also another structure subject plus V1 plus yes or yes plus additional word. These are the positive structures. And also negative sentence structure is like this only, subject plus do or does plus not plus V1 plus additional word. And also to make a interrogative sentence, the structure is like this, do or does plus subject plus V1 plus additional word plus question mark. WH questions structure says WH question plus do or does plus subject plus V1 plus additional word. For WH question, who is the exceptions to this rule? The who is the structure is WH question, who plus V1 plus additional word plus question mark. These are the structures of simple present tense, positive sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence, and WH question. So, and also see here, I wrote positive sentence, two structures. I wrote two structures of the positive sentence. So when do we use these two structures? Means first one is this the structure depending on the subject. I told you the structures is we use the only subjects I, we, they, you, and plural names. And these structures you use only the subjects he, she, it, and singular names. So these are the structures. So these are the subjects we use these two structures. If the subject is I, we, they, you, and plural names, the structures is used like the subject V1 and additional word. And the subject and the structure is the subject V1 yes or yes plus additional word. So these structures is depending on the subject. Those subjects like comes here, say he, she, it, and singular number. For those subject we use this structure. For example, let us observe here. First of all, I take the subjects I. Then the structure is this one. The first structures we apply here for simple present tense. Subjects I take I, and V1 I write, an additional word, remaining part I write a letter. And to make a negative sentence, this is the positive sentence. To make a negative sentence of this sentence, first what comes here, this is the negative. First comes subject. I take subject I, and do or does. Which one we take? Means do is used only the subjects I, we, they, and you, and also plural names. Do is used, does is used only for the subjects he, she, it, and singular names. So this is the do or does used like this only. When we use do is used only the subject I, we, they, you and plural names, and does is used only the subject like he, she, it and singular name. So here I is and what comes do or does? I do. So we should take the do, we should take the do to make a negative sentence. Subject I take I, and for I take I, that's why the helping verb is do, and what is the next? Not, I do not, and V1. So V1 here is the V1 is I take write. I don't write, the remaining additional word is a letter. So positive sentence is I write a letter, negative sentence I don't write a letter, and this is the interrogative sentence structure. Do, does, subject, V1 additional word. So this is the to write the interrogative sentence. The structure is like this only. I is the subject, so I take do, and I take the do, and subject is I. Do I, and do I, and V1 is write. Do I write a letter? Question mark. Do I write a letter? Do, subject is I, V1 is write, and additional one is letter. Do I write a letter? This is the interrogative sentence. To make a WH question, see, suppose I underline the letter. So WH question, then we take what. If the answer comes the letter, then we take the WH question what. So on the WH question is I take what, and next what do I. So what do I write? What do I write? The answer is a letter. What do I write? A letter. This is the way. And also to make it, suppose I underline I. For answer come to the I, then we take the WH question. To write the WH question, to answer the I, we write WH question who. So who, and what I write here, WH question who. V1, who writes a letter? Who writes a letter? The answer is I. So answer is the I. This is the way to make a sentences using the help of the structures. This is the structure, this is the sentence. And also students, you also frame a number of sentences, write like this. Okay, take the structures and take the support of the structures and make a various sentences like this only. For example, subject I take she. For example, I take the subject she. Then the verb. So this is the structures we use. The second structures we should use. Why? Because I take the subject she. I take the subject she. That's why we take this structure. She, V1. She drives. She drives. Then I add yes. So yes, I add the yes for the verb V1. She drives a car. She drives a car. This is a positive sentence. To make a negative sentence, she does not drive a car. Does is used for the she only. Does is used for she. She drives a car. She drives a car. She does not drive a car. And yes or no question means confirmation question is does she drive a car? And also WH question. For example, I underline a car. What comes the WH question here means what? If the answer comes a car, if I underline a car, the WH question. What? What does? See the structure once. WH question. I take WH question. What? And next do or does. Subject she is there. That's right. Does. What does? Subject. What does she drive? What does she drive? So answer is, what does she drive? She drives a car only. She drives a car. For example, I underline she, the WH question. Who comes here? Who drives? Who drives? Who drives a car? So answer is she. So this is the way of using sentences formations in simple present tense. And next, students, another important one, for simple present tense, the keywords we use generally, usually, occasionally, rarely, daily, regularly, seldom. These are the never. These are the keywords we use in simple present tense. Remember, students, once again, occasionally, rarely, everyday, daily, regularly, seldom.